All right.
Hello, I'm Josh Batchelor, and I'm here with Sutton Smith talking Alabama spring football practice. Sutton, how's it going?
It's doing good, man. How are you?
Yes, so let's get into it. One scrimmage through, throughout the whole offseason, one of the biggest topics this offseason has been the quarterback battle. With Bryce Young leaving for the draft, how do you view the competition between all four guys, especially Ty Simpson and Joe Milrow?
Well, I think this is a problem that many college football teams would love to have that Alabama fans and, just think is a problem. I mean, obviously you got the two freshmen coming in from Buford, Georgia, Dylan Lonergan, and then from Louisiana, Eli Holstein. Both of them are very highly touted prospects, and from what we've heard, have done really well so far in spring camp. But I don't think they're in the contention for this battle just because of their inexperience and sort of newness to the team. So I think the two players here are really Jalen Milrow and Ty Simpson, two guys that have really completely different skill sets. One of Ty Simpson's probably the better passer. He's got that background with his dad being the head coach at UT Martin. But then you have Jalen Milrow, who's the more athletic of the two, more experienced of the two. Has been here longer, has more, you know, I would say comradeship with the receiver room. So it'll really come down to those two guys, and I think Saban's going to choose the one who turns the ball over the least, who gives us the best chance to win at the end of the day. So I do believe that guy will be Jalen Milrow. He's good reports coming out of camp so far, really for both quarterbacks and all quarterbacks. But Jalen Milrow seems to be that guy going in after the second or the first scrimmage here in the spring.
What positive changes do you see new offense coordinator Tommy Rees bring into this offense?
Well, I don't think you can get much worse from what we were doing last year in terms of Bill O'Brien. I mean, there was zero creativity in the offense. Really wasn't playing to the players' strengths besides Bryce, which I want to get back to more. I'd like to see Alabama get back to more of the bully ball, running the ball, maybe a little RPO and play action passing. And I think Tommy Rees coming in is going to be really creative and find ways to expose the strengths of this offense to where we can play to Jermaine Burton's strengths or Malik Benson's strengths, who, by the way, looks really good here in spring practice. So I think it's going to be more quarterback. It's going to be more quarterback friendly, I guess you'd say. It'll be more higher percentage passes, especially with a new and inexperienced quarterback coming in. But I'm really excited to see what Tommy Rees is going to do, especially with the run game. This running back room we have is super talented and very deep. So I'm really excited to see what Rees brings to this team.
Onto the defensive side, Alabama lost eight starters, Will Anderson, Brian Branch, Jordan Battle. Who do you see stepping up for the Tide next year?
Well, all those guys you just mentioned are experienced guys that can't be replaced, especially a guy like Will Anderson. But that outside linebacker room stepping right up is Dallas Turner. Dallas Turner and Chris Braswell, both experienced guys, maybe not as experienced as Will Anderson, but guys that definitely will be able to get the job done. I mean, you're talking about Dallas Turner as a future first round pick. And then back at the safety position, now that you're losing Jordan Battle, you got freshman Caleb Downs coming in, who's going to be a real star in that safety spot immediately as he walks on campus. He's already drawing Minka Fitzpatrick comparisons, so I'm really excited to see him play more than anyone. But then on the D line, Justin Boybe's coming back for a fifth year after an injury last year, so he'll have something to prove this year. So it should be a really good defense, especially with Kevin Steele coming in, bringing that really tough mentality. All these defensive players have talked about getting back to the Bama standard. I know Kool-Aid, is one of those main guys that's been talking about that. So really excited to see the tenacity and toughness that they bring this year to the football field.
Speaking of that Kevin Steele mentality, like what do you think that looks like on the field?
Well, I just think it looks like we're going to hit guys harder, come downfield harder, no walking or jogging on a play every play 110%. I mean, it's just the stuff that you would hope typical college defenses to do that we haven't done in the past because we've either been gassed after playing a set of downs or something. But Kevin Steele is going to be that guy who makes the team want to go hit the other player on the other team, and I'm really excited to see like I was saying, that tenacity and toughness on the other side of the ball on defense.
Well, thanks for joining us, Sutton.
Thank you.